Hey.
Hey.
Want to chat about Twilight Zone?
Yeah.
Episode 8, Time Enough at Last. What was the premise?
Bookworm married to an abusive wife.
The devil.
Yeah. Really wants to read, doesn't have the time to do it. And then gets stuck in a bank vault.
And then he has all the time in the world to read.
Because the H-bomb.
Yeah. With unexpected twists at the end.
But expected, because I've seen it in pop culture all the time.
Yeah, it's one of the more famous episodes of Twilight Zone.
Why this one?
I think it's because it is a neat twist. It has that twist that you couldn't see really coming if you were watching it for the first time.
No.
Maybe like they were back then. But nowadays you've just seen it all over the place.
Yeah.
You know it's coming. So
I don't know if that, like, it was a good episode, but I think it took away that I knew the ending.
Yeah, aye. I think the first time I saw it, I didn't know what was going to happen.
No.
That was years ago though. So I was surprised. But I kind of put myself back in that mindset and remember it for the first time. But watching it today, it's not a great episode. I don't think it is. It's got Burgess Meredith. He plays Henry Bemis. And browbeaten bookworm, like you say. He just wants to read. He even takes his books to the bank to his job and just wants to have a little sneak at Charles Dickens or whatever he's reading at the time. He just wants to read, and his wife won't let him read. No one lets him read. And
she's a bit of a control freak, that one.
Yeah. That's how I don't like it. His wife was too evil. Like, she's a fucking bitch. She hides his poetry book, and then when he finds it, it's all covered in lines that she drew. And basically, every single page she scrubbed out. It's she's like 2 feet taller than him and looked
overbearing in all kinds of ways.
Nasty bitch, and that's what she was supposed to be, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's a problem with the episode, is that it's all about that twist at the end, where his glasses fall off and shatter. Without that twist ending, you're left with just the episode. And the episode for me was comical evil wife, comical bank boss, comical milk bottle glasses he wears.
And like him as a character is kind of meh.
Yeah. Too cartoony. It's got dark moments in it when he reaches for the gun and he's going to kill himself, and he sees the public library and he knows he's got all these books that he can read. I don't know, didn't like it. I thought it was it's surface stuff. It's like surface wife, surface boss, surface job, surface character, and here's the twist at the end. Guy likes to read. Guess what? We're going to give him all the time to read, but then we're going to fuck his glasses up at the end.
Irony. Is that what irony is?
What is this? What is Rod Serling trying to say here?
You shouldn't wish for.
What is that saying? You shouldn't.
Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah.
Because he's got the time, but he doesn't have the glasses to do anything with it.
So I guess his story is just like everybody else's story, right? You have a passion, a hobby, and you can't really indulge in it because you have to go to work, you have to have life stuff, even home stuff takes away from your hobbies. And we don't really get to indulge in that sort of stuff. But I guess you're right, it's one of those don't get what you wish for kind of things, and then you get it and it's
taken away. Maybe he should have wished for, he had to be more specific. It's like monkey's paw. It's like, I want time to read, but I also want to be able to read.
Yeah, aye. Don't just give me the time. Maybe he can learn Braille. If you can find one of those books that teach him Braille, he can swift his fingers over it.
Yeah.
No.
But you need to see
to find the books. Yeah.
Translate that.
He's basically screwed. Yeah. And that's why they made his wife evil, so that when she dies and he goes to her house at the end and it's all eviscerated with the H-bomb and she's gone, we don't really care as the audience. We're like, yeah, well, she was a fucking bitch anyway. Yeah. It's not very, it's kind of like people will mention that episode and be like, that was a great episode, probably really great, but if they sit down and watch it, I don't think there's anything in that episode but the twist at the end. Yeah,
I'm wondering if why is it referenced so often when it's not? Like, it must be because I knew what was going to happen.
Yeah.
Because why? It's not that great. I don't know why it's referenced so often.
That's all it is. It's all it is. It's that moment his glasses fall off. That's that whole episode. Everything that you've seen is all about that one moment.
Yeah.
And it must have been shocking back then. Like,
it's like, ooh, that blows my mind.
Yeah, when Bruce Willis is a ghost at the end of or Kaiser Soze, something like that.
Yeah.
Just really shocking at the time. But now it doesn't really work for me.
If the episode is spoiled, it doesn't work. Basically, I wouldn't want to rewatch that one.
No. What if they just made him a real character, like Burgess Meredith, a real character, gave him something really neat to work with?
Mm-hmm.
What if his wife was a nice person?
Mm-hmm.
What if he had kids and a family, and his boss wasn't a prick? And you gave all of those elements to it.
And then his life really is crushed. Like, he has nothing now.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this guy is just, he had a shitty job, he had a shitty wife.
Yeah. It's a really nice pool, but it's a really shallow one. Burgess Meredith wasn't. He didn't. I was going to say he wasn't too great, but he didn't have enough to work with because he's a great actor.
Oh.
You remember him? He was in the old Batman series. He played the Penguin with his big long cigarette.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that.
And he was in Rocky. He was Mickey. From Rocky. Yeah. Get up, you son of a bitch. God, Mickey loves you. Yeah. So he just didn't have enough to work with, but great actor. I would say for Rod Serling, that's a wee bit of that was mid-tier zone.
I still think about that one about the aging actress.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that episode.
What was that? 16 millimeter Shrine.
Yeah. It's weird.
She was good in that.
Yeah.
Ida Lupino. Anyway, I would give this 3.5 twirly little dream zones out of 10.
Yeah.
I'm going to be strict. I'm going to be strict on Twilight Zone, not just because I love it. Because I love it, I will be strict with it.
Tough love.
Yeah. Yeah. So 3.5 out of 10, and that's probably shocking for a lot of fans of Twilight Zone, because they would say that, oh, well, this is an 8 out of 10 or an 9 out of 10. But if they actually sit down and watch it, I think they would probably agree with us.
Yeah, I don't get the hype.
Would you?
I give it a 3 out of.
Oh my, that's half a point less.
Like, I was thinking about other stuff. I didn't care.
Okay.
And like, I knew what was happening at the end. Like, a lot of these episodes, I don't know where it's going, which is like a lot of the fun.
Mm-hmm.
But this I knew, and I just didn't care.
Okay. Well, surely you'll care about the next one, Perchance to Dream.
I don't know anything about it.
It's a wee bit different.
Good.
All right. You want to chat for something else?
Okay.